So we've had, I'm going to start up fresh. So we had Barry Arg step in for Wise Natick, who was unable to make it. And we are going to head over with the start of the game right now. This is a high elo qualifier here at Wrang 4. And we are on Socotra. Let's see here. Do we have my names? Names are all set. Name R needs to be yes, Beery. AR12 will make Beery red. Match here. No zombie can be green. If I click the right things the right times. There we go. There we go. Beery not exploring with his king. Beery just got thrown into settings I don't think he's ever played before. So I wouldn't blame him for keeping his king right under his base. I'm not sure how much Regicide Beery's ever played, but I certainly know that he was not practicing for this tournament, given that we just pulled him off of Twitch 5 seconds ago. So, first of all, big props and thanks to Beery, guys. If you're just watching this on YouTube, the third player, Wise Natick, was unable to show up, and we didn't know what to do, so I scrambled around, and it just so happened that Beery was streaming on Twitch at the same time. So we went over and just asked him between his ladder games if he wanted to hop in, and he was willing to. So thank you very much. Gracias, Beery. You are the man. Much appreciated for helping Wrang keep moving here. Oh, no. AR12 was walking right towards noszombie's town center with his king. I actually kind of like Barry's approach here, keeping the king under the town center. We are on Socotra. Why don't I go around and introduce our player civs? We've got AR12 down here in the southwest playing as the Malay. We have Beery in red playing in east as the Mongols, and noszombie in green in north playing as the Portuguese. We'll take a peek at their exploration. There's so little available space here on Socotra that oftentimes, like on Socotra, space is a resource. Like there's so little room. As you can tell, the outside of the map filled in with this water that you cannot get to. These rocks block anyone from making any sort of dock. So the land is it, and it's much smaller than normal players being really close together. We actually have a fairly even spawn. Blue and green are a little close together. And Beery off kind of on his own here. And I actually kind of I like Beery's map quite a bit. Although the hill is closer, I feel like it's going to be easy for him to take possession of like a lot of extra resources on the map. How you doing, Rastafarian? All I know is if I'm in the tourney and I get Socotra, I want a red team. Oh, yeah. So this is a best of one. I have a scoreboard. I guess we don't technically need it, but it's fancy and I like it. So. Aww. Look at it. It's great. You want the red team? Well, I think you're saying you want the right side player spawn on Socotra. It has kind of spawned a little wonky a couple times, but I also feel like if I'm blue, I have a nice defensible base. Fancy deer pushing? Did I miss the fancy deer pushing? You mean green over here? Barry's going to try and pick off a Vil of AR12s. I don't know if you want to make enemies here. It is a 1 versus 1 versus 1. So everybody who makes it into the round of 81 is automatically guaranteed some cash. It might only be like 15 bucks or something, or $10 or something like that. But I'm going to make sure that everybody that plays in the main tournament gets cash. So if you win your qualifier matches and you get into the main tournament, it was all for something. That's just so you know. I think Beery definitely wants to make enemies. Well, I mean, he's the high elo player. Maybe we can get the elo set here. You get the elo set. Whoops. Pop those up in a second. 1574. There we go. Kilos are posted now, too, as we have AR12 hitting Feudal Age. Malay get faster ups. I don't know how much it's really going to help, but it has meant that AR12 has hit Feudal first. I don't see any towers or anything going down. We do have a villager on stone, though. And it looks like Beery is going to pressure noszombie. We have a hill that we can hit from. noszombie opting to build behind rather than try and repair that palisade. noszombie has a gold here that they're going to want to keep safe. We do have another gold over here. It's not so bad, actually. If we lose, like, we can afford to let this get pretty far in without affecting our wood, gold, or food production. noszombie actually has a pretty nice base setup right now. I don't see this getting in. And Beery's going to have to satisfy himself with taking... Oh, my God. He slashed that poor zebra. Why? I let you into my tournament. You start killing wildlife. Not nice. All right. So I guess it's just a zebra. It's fine. Rip zebra. What's Nas going to do now that he's in Feudal Age? We see the barracks just about to complete. So it could be archers. Makes the most sense to try and defense. But you could also just skip that. And there goes the range down. So it'll be archers. Likely archers into crossbow. I don't see trying to venture out with your army too much. Remember, it is, however, it is a king sniping tournament, guys. Wrang of Fire 4 with the ungarrisonable kings. Imagine 5 minutes, 10 minutes before you come into this tournament, you've never heard of the tournament. You don't know the tournament's happening. I mean, I think he's heard of Wrang of Fire, but I don't know if he knew the tournament was happening at the time. And then all of a sudden you're playing an ungarrisonable king there. It's like, what is happening? It's gotta be like so high stress. I don't know. Barry's got a pretty good sensibility though. He's looking really comfortable actually, as he's coming forwards with the men-at-arms archer and hitting the other opponent. I actually love this adapt from Beery. It's giving him quite a bit of map control. Lion's gonna get Schnippy, and Barry's gonna have to come and save it with his other archers. That lion actually got a considerable amount of HP off that archer. Stupid lion. Another one. I'm liking Barry's position. But I also kind of like Green's base, and Blue's isn't too shabby either. This tower's... I guess it's going to stop the archers from coming in, so it's not the worst either, really, is it? I think we could have got away with just like walling it away, but I guess eventually you got to build something. Ooh! Attempted a dive, I thought maybe. It might have just been clicking in. Barry making enemies? Yeah, that'll do it. Barry's here to kill everything, be it green. I would love if Barry kills both the opponents. I really would. That would not upset me in any way. Squint Eastwood.
You right to jail.
Does it feel like it's the memes are really loud, or am I just nuts? I think it's because I have the game sounds down a little bit. I'm gonna turn the game up just a little bit, guys. Just a tiny bit. That's alright. Okay. Lucas, thank you very much for the follow. Ooh! Wait a minute. How did that... I guess that just barely got in. I kind of want to go back just to see how the scout got in here. So the scout actually did slip in, and then noszombie with the quick reaction here. And we're going to keep pressuring. We catch back up live. noszombie has some skirms to defend, and that's going to keep Barry from breaking in. He managed to sneak that scout in, though. That could have been a lot worse for noszombie. Barry firmly establishing his presence in the center. If we look at the food and gold count, he's actually getting close to clicking up the castle age. How far away is Blue? I mean, Blue's only got 260 food. That's in contrast to Barry. Look at all the food Barry has. He's done a really good job keeping his food workers working. By far the closest to castle age at this point. Although, what did he buy? Did he just buy an upgrade? Is he picking up fletching? He's getting fletching at the blacksmith. So Barry's not satisfied with the amount of damage he's done. He's going to go back and try and pressure. I don't blame him. If he can get in here, it could seriously frustrate Green. Blue with a big Q in the town center. Yeah, there's lots of food in the TC for AR12. He's getting kind of close. That's the question. Is I think now it's who's going to get up to Castle Age. Green's going to go into probably crossbow, maybe siege. Maybe siege skirm, but I think crossbow for green. Barry's a boss, Squinty. Okay, am I nuts or did Barry not used to be like way lower elo? Like, no offense to Barry, but I seem to recall him like, did he just improve massively? Like he did. I know he did, but I like how massively. How you doing, Mundo? Karambits for King Snipes? That'd be interesting. If the Malay player goes Karambits. The other Socotra game we had Snippy the King, Snippy the King. Snippy in the house who's like notorious King Sniper. Just about to take both players out just with the standard Cavalry Archer Petard play. So that's actually a fairly strong play on this map even. Everything's so close in that like you have 8 Petards, you go boom, 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 you break in real quick. It can be serious. Now at this elo, we've not seen a ton of this format at this elo, guys. This is very, very new and undeveloped meta. We're watching it. That's old school. Oh yeah, Mundo. All players seem to have a pen that they build on Socotra, except for Beery. Beery's the only one that we've seen that's just stuck his king right under town center, not even moved him. I think I might get rid of my select all army hockey. The more and more I watch high elo players, they literally never use it. They don't use it. You think Beery will forget the king? Murphy, that might not be the worst. Honestly, if you just win the game and don't have to think about the king at all, I think that could be not the worst thing. Is this open? Did that actually... Okay, no, that house went down. It is blocking that now. And Beery's going to get that villager back. Mundo Bear, I mean, Snippy is a low elo legend on T90's stream. He's in the main tournament, I believe, too. Red could put it in back so cozy. Yeah, there's a nice little, like, king's pathway back here. And actually, there it goes. Or, We're back there! Why? Alright, well, that's okay. Better than forwards. I'm happier that it's not forwards. We'll be happy with that. Plus, I mean, Barry has a pretty sweet base, guys. It's pretty well protected. I don't see anyone get... If someone gets in to the point where they're breaking through this, Barry's in a hell of a lot more trouble than losing his king. Isn't Snippy like 1300? Snippy's like a 1250, 1300. Some of the first videos I saw in 2018 were those crazy free-for-alls on T90's channel. Oh, yeah. I don't even remember what videos I saw from T90 anymore. It was so long ago. King is a former lumberjack. He's just checking on their work. He's overseeing. He's actually staring right... He's got one lumberjack in particular that he watches really, really closely for some reason. It's... I think the original T90 videos I watched were the Fat Slobs. I had to try and dig deep in my brain. I remember the Fat Slob videos pretty prominently because he was on Black Forest. And I played a lot of Black Forest, and that was very interesting to me. Well, while this has been happening, we got a castle from the Portuguese player in the north. Triple monastery from AR12. And we got some crazy things happening. There's not a lot of fighting, but there are some crazy things that... Noszombie, are you going to try and dive and find the king just with, like, your loose feudal army? We're going to get a conversion on a... Okay. I was going to say, are we going to convert feudal archers and skirmishers? I don't know if I've ever actually seen that. And, yeah, this game's getting weird already. AR12 is making Noszombie delete skirms with monks. I literally... I cannot recall having ever seen that. Ever. That's not a thing I think I've seen before, is someone deletes skirms because they're worried about monks converting them. I don't think I've ever seen that. That is truly bizarre. We don't have organ guns coming out from the Portuguese players. This is primarily like a defense castle. The cool thing about Socotra is that players might actually try and play defensively. But because it's such a small map and the settings are so aggressive, I can't see the games being prolonged forever. I could see an hour and a half long game on Socotra with these settings, but I can't see like a 3-hour long game. Like at some point, you're going to run out of wood and you're going to start attacking each other. Although we do have the Portuguese here, who of course have infinite resources from their Feitorias, building that generates passively every resource. Ooh, blue coming forwards and dropping a castle on the main hill. In Socotra generally, there's one main central hill. We actually kind of have like a 2-hill Socotra spawn here. And blue's going to claim the southern one. Going to give quite a bit of control. I wonder if it's not going to quite range that gold. It might if it has Bracer. Wonder how many tiles that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It might range the edge of that gold. Bracer. I can't quite tell how far over it is with the hill. It will range this, though. Is that just out of range, too? Wow. I think that's pretty lucky if Barry's able to keep taking that gold. Although the monks, yeah. The monks coming in. Game's getting weird, guys. Beery's going to try and get Bodkin, I think. Is he going to try and wait out the conversion to see if... Is he going to try and wait the conversion out for Bodkin? So I think he loses the smith before Bodkin comes in. He just wanted Bodkin. He was trying to avoid deleting the blacksmith. He just wanted Bodkin. And AR12 has a Treb out, having hit Imperial. When did that happen? That quick up from the Malay. I thought I saw him like gathering resources. I didn't even have time to call it out before he's imp. The Malay faster ups. And now AR12 is going to try and Treb Beery. Now, I think if you're Beery, maybe you appeal to noszombie and be like, hey, you should go hit AR12. He's pushing me right now. Where is Beery's king? AOR, thank you very much for the raid. Thanks, guys. Thanks. Welcome, everybody coming in. I'm sure the knights are not going to help the situation here. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. We're casting Wrangifier high elo qualifiers. What's happening up here? Ooh. Blue might actually snag this northern relic from Fury's base. I hear all these conversions. Oh, they're down here. The men-at-arms were still alive. Looks like Beery was trying to expand out, managed to get some stables down on the outside of his base, and has Lightcav to try and snipe the monks. This could get ugly for AR12, losing a few hundred gold just in a few seconds, although does get the conversions on those two Lightcav. And this is chaos here. Green lost that forwards town center to the blue Treb, and now is going to long-distance gold mine. Blue is going to try and push against green, I think, as well now. So blue really trying to push both opponents and just establish presence in the center with the monks. The nice thing about monks is you can fight two people if you have a monk army, because you can convert one person's army and then use it to attack the other one. And I'm quite serious. That's one of the better strategies in a 2v1. Is that an Irish AoE streamer? I would guess. I'm pretty sure AoE is AoE Ire. Am I following you? Followed. Could have sworn I was following you before. Socotra, the most campy map because the king has easy safe spots between the wood lines. I love how campy it is, though. Like, I actually kind of love it. Resto, dropping a sub. Possibly Sean. Irish streamers do not suck. Be nice to yourself.
Ristofarian forced our era to consume the Wrang juice. Ristofarian gifted a tier 1 sub to our
Thank you, Resto.
They have given 134 gift subs in the channel.
What are we picking up? Theocracy. Be nice if we get yeah, there we go. Theocracy is going to come in from that monastery at least. We got a nice protected king back here. It's so hard to get a read on this game. What I can say is that Beery has the most eco. Beery's got 90 villagers, but he has almost no army. He has Mangadai banked up. I wonder if he's going to go for a snipe, guys. I wonder if Beery's going to go for a snipe. If he's banking the Mangudai. It could just be to try and defend against Blue's Trebs. Right now, Blue's a little distracted by Green. If Beery goes out... That's so many monks, man. You don't want to... What do you attack that with? You need like 20, 30 light cav to take these out now. There's so many of them. Can you convert a king? No. You cannot convert the kings. You could, in theory, like surround your king with a bunch of monks, though. And like keep them from being killed. Green's going to repair this castle because I think it's like the only thing stopping. Whoa! And I saw this once today already. Green's going to come out with the Vils to fight the monks. And Blue's going to swoop in with the converted light cav here to try and take out the Vils. And I saw Ganji do this earlier today in T90's Titan League with the Bohemians against Hera. It did not work out. As soon as you're fighting monks with Vils, something has gone horribly wrong. Where there's Imperial Age archers wandering through the map. I wonder if Beery's going to go for the snipe. If he can get the archers back there. There's nothing actually... If he sent the archers to the back of the base, he could actually snipe the king right now. I wonder if he's going to go for it. This is chaos in the center here. We're fighting monks with villagers. This is great. This is quality. This is quality Age of Empires 2 right here. What's the relic count at? Hold on. It's fluctuated quite a bit. Where's relics down here in the bottom right? Relics is AR12 has 3 relics. He's gonna grab a 4th from Green. Oh no, Green actually snagged that back. Green sent a monk forwards and got that relic back. This is crazy. Blue has a lot of map control, snagging up a lot of the extra resources here. Gonna be able to get this too. Needs to get some bills on that gold. Grab it while you can. You don't, even if you can't use it, just having it in the bank at this point. You think scouts will be big just for spotting kings? Possibly. I mean, once you hit Imperial Age, you can research Treason, Sweden. So once you hit Imperial Age, there's a tech in the castle called Treason that reveals the location of kings. Ooh, and noszombie will have redemption. Gonna come out and try and convert the trebuchets. Forced back by the pikemen. You think Karambits? Hammer Time in my chat thinks that Blue should go Karambits here. And it'd be interesting if AR12 went Karambits for sure. Beery's the last to imp. But I don't think the timing of that is so critical because no one's really like prepped to push. How many Mangudai is this? 20 Mangudai? And that's going to start getting difficult for the other players to handle, I think. Enough Mangudai kills anything. I wonder how much damage Beery is willing to absorb from these Trebs. And who's going to push who? Look at all of the siege Beery's got prepped up here in the north. He was thinking of something. I think he was going to go for like a ram push and try and break into the back. Look at the little kingpin here that noszombie's had to rebuild. Beery's king's just chilling between his castles. You know, if Blue fired Karambits in, they could probably run in and snipe that king right now. Blue is going to convert some of these buildings down here. Beery is giving buildings to AR12 right now. This is crazy. The thing is, the one thing you have to keep in mind if you've never played this format before is that it's always, in an IVO 1v1v1, it's always going to feel like you're getting 2v1 because everybody's getting 2v1 in that situation. And it can be really frustrating getting like you're getting attacked by both players. But then you have to think to yourself, okay, but they're sending like 8 pikemen at me. Like Green just recovered from this massive Blue push. They're only pushing out against Beery because they need space. Because if they go down, they're going to have to fight Blue. Portu have factories. See, now Beery's playing some... Ooh, Beery's saying you should kill Portuguese, not me. Kill Portu or GG. I think Beery might be correct, actually. Because of the Fetorias. And we're getting... Look, there it is. There is going down right now. Zombie says... the players are negotiating with each other. Beery, you gotta go for the king snipe. Where's Blue's king? Where is Blue's king? Blue's king is down here somewhere. Where is it? It's hiding behind a rock, I think. There it is. There's Blue's king. If Beery has one palisade that he needs to break in with his Mangadai right now. Like, you got to think, Beery sends all of his Mangadai, shink, one-shots the palisade and runs in. What do you even do with the king? I think that's the play here. I think at this point, you don't have anything to lose by going for the king snipe. I actually think the better play, if you don't want to play the king snipe route, would be for Beery and green to push back against blue. Kill factories. He may have convinced blue to attack green. And looks like, you know, wait. Is that king open? The king is open. The light cav coming in, and we got to get quick walls down. It's amazing how dangerous 3 light cav can be in this mode. Blue could convert the Fatorias. Ooh. I like Beery's idea here, guys. This is the right idea, in my opinion. Like, there's still only one house. There's still just a house. You could run right in with, like, a bunch of knights. This is crazy play from Beery. I love it. I wonder if he'll throw some walls down. How many... What's his army looking like? He's got 29 Mangadai that nobody knows about. Pog chip! Pog chip! Beery the hero! If Beery can take out just this castle even, it'll make like a sneak with the petards and Mangadai so much easier. Sick play from Beery getting that castle with the quick trebs. The other option, maybe he could... how far away is that king? It's far away, pretty far away from anywhere you could hit. Bombards from green in the north getting added. Beery kind of getting 2v1, but he's pushing back against blue. He's going to try and quick snipe the other castle with these trebuchets. There's 5 of them here. Which way are the Mangadai going to go? I wonder if he'll get that castle. It's already under half HP. Another 2 or 3 barrages with like 4 or 5 trebs. He's down to 3 trebuchets now. Not going to get that castle, I don't think. He's going for the full snipe. The Mangadai are on the run. I think he probably got Treason, and he's going for green's king. Uh-oh. Oh, he grabbed his king with all the villagers here. He's got to be careful. The king is right here. There's a couple arbs right here. The king is going forwards. There's a pikeman next to the king. Beery is diving. Beery took out noszombie's king while this was happening, but his own king is right here. AR12 going in with the villagers. There's a petard right next to the vills. What is going on here? Beery is on a warpath with the Mangadai, heading right to Blue's base. Blue is full panic. He doesn't realize that Beery's king is just chilling. Where did it go? Okay, Beery noticed the king in the middle. He pulled the king back. Mangadai coming forwards now. AR12 nowhere to hide. What a sick play from Beery to pull this one out of the fire. The full dive is just completely disrupted Blue's push. Gonna give Beery some breathing room. I wonder if he'll realize he can push up into the north into Green's unoccupied base now. He's hunting around looking for that king. Gotta be careful not to get cornered too badly. Beery's still got 100 vills. AR12 up 100 vills. The main problem is that he's probably gonna... Yeah, he's gonna lose this army, unfortunately. And Blue with 100 army versus Beery's 21. That was a sick play from Beery, sprinting into diving. Full diving noszombie's base with the Mangadai. Blue gonna try and push Beery's base. Beery, again, we see the villagers coming out. All the Mangadai could snipe the trebs and buy a lot of time for Beery. Ooh, the repairs, though. The repairs on the trebs, very timely. Another group of light cav rushing in. Beery on the hunt for the king. Nowhere for him to break in, though, as this is full walled. The king and a dirty little pen at the back. He can see the king. He knows where it is, but he can't get to it. Man, what a play from Beery taking Green's king out. That was such a sick play. Can the Mangadai have the range to kill Blue? Or can he? Oh! What? open! Are you kidding me? Beery with half of the villagers of his opponent. I cannot believe that. That is ridiculous. AR12 with the unluckiest walls in the history of walls, and the light cav full dive and take out the king, and Beery just grabbed himself a spot in the round of 81. Wow. What a game. God, I love this format. Best tournament ever. Absolutely unreal. Can we see the hypes in chat for Beery, who came into this format completely unprepared? Wow. Absolutely crazy. What a game, man.
Emotional, damn it.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
So Beery pulls off the double king snipe in what was approaching a 2v1. Let's look at both of the snipes again, guys. First, let's look at that first one on green.
He's already dead.
Let's look at that first one on green. Now, we saw the Mangadai coming out. All right? And I figured he was going to run down to Blue's base. Okay? Because he had just run into Blue's base just before this. But instead, he turns into Green's base. And then I figured, well, there's no way he's going to range that king. Like, there's no way he'll get there. But Beery comes in, full dives. Look at the commitment here with the pikes chasing and the converted Mangadai behind. You're already losing it. And it's literally just a single Mangadai that got in. Like, one Mangadai would have been enough. That's actually crazy. And he just literally just slips into Green's base, and then he could just run out. He doesn't have to worry about any of these units anymore. Absolutely sick play from Beery there. And then just literally minutes later, 3 minutes later in game, with the full confidence, he goes out on an exploratory search with the light cav. I thought this was closed. I panned over here. I was going to talk about how Blue was going to finish off the rest of Beery's base and get to his king. Meanwhile, Beery's diving in open king pen and picks off a king. Absolutely sick play from Beery. Great awareness. Great call on clicking in. I can't believe that's open. And what a sick game we got to see here at Wrang 4. If you guys are following on YouTube, make sure you come over and check Twitch out. There's just nothing like watching these games happen live, and we would all love to see you come on over here. Was the hole cut or open since the beginning? Let's just run in reverse and see if this was not cut. No, there's no way this was cut. Right? We'll go back and we'll see when it gets... There was never a hole there. Literally, they just thought this was closed. The entire time this was open. That's actually crazy. The entire time it was open, guys. What a game. By the way, I love the little kings being added in Capture Age. That's sick little symbols. Show where the snipes happened. Well played, Beery. Cav Team 6, yeah. This game was sick. Guess what? We've had two games that were actually from Wrang 4, like the main tournament. And they were both amazing. Both of them have been amazing. Someone asked, where's Wise Natic? I don't know. We pinged them. We waited. We waited like 20 minutes. We pinged them again and they didn't answer. So I went and I got a replacement. I pinged all of the replacement players as well, and I didn't get any response. So I apologize to Wise Natic. We'll put him back on the reserve list. And he might be able to find a spot back in the tournament. Harry was called out of nowhere and delivered. Yep. Say hi, YouTube. Thank you very much, Beery, for that awesome game. And thank you to AR12 and noszombie as well.